Let me ask you a question. If you could master or learn just 3 skills and start earning $100,000 instantly, would you take that trade? Would you learn 3 simple skills to start making $100,000? I know my answer, but I'll let you answer that for yourself. In this video, I'm going to cover the exact 3 skills that you need to pick up as an engineer to skyrocket your income, to make your income explode. And $100,000 is the low ends. I know engineers making 2, 3, 4, 500,000 a year. All right, so this is really just the starting point. All right, so let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time and let's go. The first thing you got to understand as an engineer is that the salary you get paid, it is not a gift. It is not a favor. You are not getting the leg up on an employer. It is simply because you make the business money. And so that is the first skill that is absolutely crucial if you want to skyrocket your income, if you want to make more as a developer, is you have to understand what your role in a business is and how you can be more valuable to a business. Now, let me put this in a simple story here, right? So let's say a business makes $100 million a year and you find a way to cut costs of it. Let's say they spend $20 million and they profit like 80 million, and you find a way to cut their costs in such a way that you save them $1 million or $2 million, and so they profit this much. All of a sudden, does it make sense that they would want to pay you 100 grand to keep you around? Well, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe they would even pay you 200 or 300 if you're solving these kind of problems, right? So this is absolutely the first skill that you need to understand as an engineer. Is your role is to either cut costs or to make a business money. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, you solve difficult problems. Yes, you write code. That is technically your title, but the reality is you are there to make the place money. And I can't emphasize this enough. If you take nothing else from this video, it's that you need to have a tangible impact. And not only is this going to help you land a job, it's going to help you get promoted. It's going to help you earn more money, and it's going to serve you well throughout the rest of your life. If you want to go and start a business, if you want to go and, run your own company one day, it's like you're gonna have to understand these things anyways. So that is the first skill that you absolutely need to be aware of. The second thing, in my experience, that has proven super helpful, and this applies strictly for gaining employment at a new place and even really moving up within a said place, is go direct. And what do I mean by this? Go direct with the decision makers. Once you understand that you are having a serious monetary impact, all of a sudden it doesn't make sense to go to a HR. It doesn't make sense to go and talk to employee type people. Go and speak with the CEO. Say, hey woman, I love what you're doing at this company. It's super awesome. And I saw you're hiring for this role. I went ahead and applied. I think you should consider me because I know I can make this monetary impact by changing this thing right here. You're not going to word it like that because that's a little bit blunt. You can be a little more tact with your words, but all of a sudden you can speak to the CEO. You can speak to the CFO. You can speak to the CTO. And as long as your tech background is solid, you will set yourself miles apart from other engineers. And the reason is most engineers don't even consider the impact they're having monetarily on a business. Okay, they don't even consider this. So when you're applying for jobs, when you are wanting to move in a company, it serves you very well to have great relationships with these type people in a company. Okay, and not only are you going to move through an interview faster, not only are you going to have much higher jobs, much higher odds of landing an interview, passing the interview, getting employed here, but all of a sudden you join a company on a great note with these people. They know you're thinking about the business impact that you're having. They know that you're not just dead weight on a profit and loss sheet, right, for them. Okay, so in my experience, this has proven super helpful in getting hired. And as a matter of fact, most of them have been by literally talking to the CEO directly, either knowing them, starting a conversation with them, just being like, hey, I work hard, I'm good at what I do, and this is the impact I can have for you. If you're hiring, I saw you got a spot open, I want to work in that role, and here's exactly the impact I'm gonna have. All right, if you can speak like that, I promise you, nobody is doing this. Everybody just wants to apply online on LinkedIn because it's easy, everybody does it, but that also means that you're competing with the entire world. If you do this type of thing, you set yourself in a category 1 of 1, and all of a sudden your competition shrinks to 0. And the third point I'll make is that once you're actually employed, once you're actually earning this 6 figures right here, once you're in a company and you want to make more, it's being willing. This is assuming that, you are rather green, right? You're still kind of new to the industry and you're just wanting to make more money. Pick up the hard work, pick up the work that nobody wants to do, and do it with a smile on your face, because this is going to do a few things for you, right? The senior engineers will love you for it, okay? Your goal here isn't to earn the love of a senior engineer. Your goal is to make money, okay? But what happens if a senior engineer loves you? All right, well, let's say mentor you. they're much more willing to mentor you. And what does that mean when they mentor you? If you get somebody much more experienced, willing to mentor you, all of a sudden you get a lot better. And what does better mean? It means more skills. What does more skills mean? It means more money. Okay. Ultimately, it is this flywheel. So just pick up the hard work, do the hard stuff, do it with a great attitude. All right. Senior engineers are going to love you. They're going to want to mentor you. They're going to sing your praises. All right. And what happens when others, sing your praises at a place? These type people notice. They take notice. Wow, this guy or this girl is working super hard. Wow, these senior engineers love them. Wow, they're getting a lot better. And all of a sudden, you set yourself miles apart because everybody just thinks about themselves. Like, oh, I don't want to do that because it's going to make my day hard. And oh, I don't want to do hard work. And it's like, no, that's bullshit. All right, pick up the hard stuff. Make these people love you, and all of a sudden you're gonna get repaid tenfold. I promise you, it's going to maybe suck, because you don't know what to do, or it's too hard, and you're gonna feel dumb. You're gonna have to ask for help, and that's just the reality of learning anything new, is that you gotta get better, and this is a tremendous way to get better. And I'll even add, in my experience, just having a great attitude, always showing up with a smile on your face, it does wonders for you, okay? Because people like to complain, people like to cause issues, always me. If you can be selfless and work in a way that can earn the respect of your seniors, in a way that you can get taught, you can, have praise sung about you. It's like all of a sudden this 100 grand here, it becomes your baseline, right? I know guys making 2, 3, 400,000 in this industry, and they do it very quickly. I'm talking less than 10 years of experience, all of a sudden clearing, 400,000 plus. It's honestly ridiculous how much money you can make in this industry if you simply know what you're doing, if you're good at what you do, if you can translate your work into tangible business impact, you can do some serious damage in your salary, right? So those are the 3 things. Those are the 3 hidden skills that can pretty much guarantee you 6 figures in income. If you're trying to break into the industry, if you are trying to start earning your own 6 figures, if you are trying to land a role as a software engineer, I've included a free training down below in the description. Go ahead and click that link to watch the free training, and I will see you on the other side.